This is a small sequel to the video I made about Ning shoes. I have made quite a few videos about them, and especially the world's lightest super shoe. Now you have an opportunity to buy them if you want to spend the money they cost. They are available in all sizes, or I should rather say the sizes they have chosen to make them in. I can't help but wonder why it's not on this list. I've heard people say it's because it has 2 carbon plates. But I don't think it has. The carbon plate is just made in a way where it sort of splits in 2. But I could be wrong. I don't understand any Chinese, so have a hard time figuring out if my claim is correct. I'm just thinking, what's the point of making the world's lightest super shoe if it's not legal to use in competitions? Here are the last 2 videos I made about this shoe. I just want to mention because I made the video a little bad. This is not the shoe I am running in the video. The shoe I use weighs about 3 times as much. In this video, I focus on Ning shoes. It should reportedly not be long before we can get the world's lightest super shoe, which should only weigh 89 grams. I have made quite a few videos about this shoe. But before I get to that shoe, I just want to say a big thank you to those who say that these are not running shoes and you can't run in them. You can call them what you want, but they are my favorite shoe right now for my slow evening runs. And it's not because I only have 2 different shoes to choose from. I just think it's a really good shoe for slow runs, and far better than many of the so-called real running shoes. And again, I don't really care what other people think. I can only judge a shoe by how the shoe works for me, and not what others say and think. I decided yesterday to try to test the shoe at a higher speed. And after 7 kilometers where I was getting a little tired, I would like to thank those who say you can't run in them, because I just needed your motivation to complete my evening run. Because my form is not at all good enough to run this speed in these shoes. Because this is by no means a fast shoe. But right now it's my favorite shoe for slow runs. Maybe next month I'll have another favorite. It tends to change. But one of the shoes I would really like to try for Ning are these. And again, I don't care if it's a running shoe or not a running shoe. I'm not a runner either, I'm an old slow triathlete. I have always loved experimenting with my training and my training equipment. That's why I also test my trail shoes on the treadmill, which I get quite a few negative comments about. The only thing I can say is that I am not capable of running at that speed and heart rate in a pair of Nike Pegasus either on the treadmill or outside. And I had never found out how well New Balance Venom works for me both on the treadmill and on asphalt if I haven't done these crazy tests. And of course I have also tested them out in the woods. I'm so lucky I actually live in a forest, or 300 meters away. What I'm saying, it's just that I like to experiment with things. And I think Ning makes some really exciting shoes. I don't really care if they come from China, Africa, or the USA. A good shoe is a good shoe, and a bad shoe is a bad shoe in my world. The plan was for me to say something more about this shoe, but it will have to be another video because I want to go for a run now. Before I end the video, I'm sorry that I'm quite bad at expressing myself. I often feel quite stupid because my English is so bad. I have also considered closing my channel. But the difference between me and maybe some of the other YouTubers is that I actually trained at an elite level many years ago. So I feel that I have some knowledge, although I'm just a slow turtle now. It's not me in the video, and normally I would say it's bad style to copy someone else's video. But I really wish this video was in English. If he can't speak like me, he could just use a computer voice, although I know many people find it annoying. But I'm pretty sure he says something very interesting in this video. Although I unfortunately do not understand anything of what he says. I really hope he will make a channel in English. I will be his first follower. I would also like to mention that this video lasts 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so there are quite a few pictures that are exciting to watch.